Chosen one, July 31st, is your legendary day. Listen, July 31st is not just a date on the calendar. It is the moment heaven circled long ago and whispered about in the presence of angels. It is the hour when the script of your life takes a legendary turn. Everything you've faced, everything you've endured, everything that tried to break you, will now be used as the fuel for your elevation. July 31st is where legacy meets destiny, where divine timing aligns with supernatural reward. There are certain days that redefine an entire journey. This is that day for you. Chosen one, watch this video until the end with all your heart wide open. Write your warmest wishes and the number 777 in the comments below. This is not just an act of faith. This is an activation. This is you telling the universe you're ready. You're not just hoping anymore. You're commanding alignment. Speak your truth in the comments and let your wish pulse out like a wave. That wave will return to you multiplied. Watch all the way, because this might be the day you remember forever. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Let's be clear, not every day is legendary. Most days feel ordinary, repetitive, predictable. But there are rare moments where the universe leans in and hands you the pen. Moments when your story becomes unscripted. Moments when you are allowed to rewrite everything, instantly. July 31st is not meant to be analyzed. It's meant to be received. It's not meant to be controlled. It's meant to be surrendered to. It is a divine day, a God-authored day, a you'll never forget what happened on this day kind of day. You are not waking up to another loop. You are waking up to breakthrough. And it's already in motion. Something sacred has been released in your favor. Something has shifted in the unseen. This is not the kind of shift that people notice instantly. It's the kind that builds like thunder before a rainstorm. You don't need to convince anyone of your breakthrough. You don't need approval, applause, or confirmation from anyone else. When God appoints a day as legendary for you, it doesn't matter who understands it. This is your moment. It is tailored for you. And guess what? The doors that stayed shut, the phone calls that never came, the promises that seemed delayed, they all break open now. You've been prepared in private for a very public rise. The long silence wasn't absence, it was alignment. The delay wasn't denial. It was divine choreography. You weren't being punished. You were being positioned. Every tear, every "why me?", every night you cried alone, every part of your journey that seemed too heavy to bear, it's all being flipped now. You're stepping into what's yours. And when you do, it will make sense why it took so long. You needed to be fortified. You needed to be ready for this kind of glory. Do not compare this moment to anything you've seen before. You've never walked this high. You've never felt this free. You've never been funded like this. You've never been honored like this. Your name is about to be spoken in places you've never entered. And here's the twist. Your enemies will have to witness it. The ones who whispered behind your back. The ones who mocked your vision. The ones who said you were delusional for believing in something more. They will be present for your coronation. You will be crowned in front of them. There is something unexplainable in the air. You might feel a little uneasy, a little restless, a little off balance right now. That's because your spirit is responding to the shift. Your soul knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. That's why July 31st has been pulling at your spirit. That's why you feel like something major is about to happen. You're not imagining it. Your intuition is on point. Your destiny is calling you louder than ever. And today, everything accelerates. This is the kind of moment you've dreamed of, but couldn't describe. The kind of day that seemed too good to be true. Until now. Opportunities are being arranged with your name on them. Someone is already talking about you in a room you haven't entered. A yes is being written. A payment is being approved. A miracle is being expedited. You're not just being blessed, you're being remembered. And in this remembering, heaven is about to honor your faithfulness with overflow. Let them be shocked. Let them wonder how it happened so fast. Let them try to explain it with logic. You don't need to explain favor. You don't need to prove divine timing. You don't need to justify your elevation. This is what it looks like when obedience is rewarded. This is what it looks like when the chosen are activated. You held on when others walked away. You kept believing even when everything screamed, "Give up." And because of that, because of your silent loyalty to the divine path, this legendary day was placed in your story. Don't panic about how it will happen. You are not responsible for the miracle, only your preparation. Your job was to stay available, not to predict the how. The moment you stop obsessing about the details is the moment miracles begin to chase you. Let the supernatural step in. Let divine coordination take the lead. Stop looking at your resources and start remembering your source. You have a God who knows how to bring you from overlooked to overbooked in one day. And today, July 31st, is chosen for that very possibility. Something remarkable is happening in the background. Contracts are moving. People are being stirred. Money is being directed. Systems are bending in your favor. And not only will you receive what you need, you'll receive beyond what you imagined. What if I told you the thing you cried about last week that is already solved today? What if I told you someone woke up thinking about how to bless you? What if I told you that what felt like a wall yesterday is now a doorway? That's how quickly things shift when God says, legendary. This is not hype. This is holy timing. There is a window open right now, and it won't be open forever. You must step into this moment with courage, with boldness, with gratitude. Let fear fall away. Let doubt be silenced. Let all the old programming be erased. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are blooming. You are ascending. You are stepping into your legend. July 31st is not about luck. It's about legacy. This is the day generations will talk about. This is the day that shifts your family line. This is the day that transforms your resume. This is the day that launches the version of you that your inner child dreamed of. You're not just healing anymore. You're rising. You're not just hoping anymore. You're happening. You are unfolding into a force the world can't ignore. Watch how the pieces come together. Watch how the right people appear. Watch how the call you were waiting for suddenly comes through. Watch how things begin to click effortlessly. This is the favor zone. This is divine flow. You're not striving anymore. You're attracting. You're not begging. You're receiving. You're not looking for it. It's looking for you. There's a difference between a big day and a legendary day. A big day feels exciting, maybe even important, but a legendary day echoes into the future. It's not just felt in the moment, it's felt in the ripples it causes across your life. And today, chosen one, July 31st is the moment that launches you into the highest version of yourself. What happens now is not only going to bless you, it's going to rearrange the future of everyone connected to you. This is bigger than you. This is generational. Your name has been in circulation in realms you couldn't access before. Doors that were sealed by status, by timing, by power structures are now open. You've been upgraded in the spirit long before the physical evidence arrives. It's like your soul just got a divine green light, and now everything that had been waiting to reach you is finally allowed to arrive. Everything that was blocked has been granted divine clearance. You were never denied. You were simply delayed until the correct moment. And this, right now, is that moment. Pay attention to the way everything feels different. There is a freshness in the air, a sudden lightness. You're not imagining it. The atmosphere around your life has shifted. The resistance you once felt is melting. The fog is lifting. The confusion is dissolving. There is a sense of direction, clarity, confidence emerging from within you. And it's not because your circumstances changed yet. It's because you changed. Something inside you is activated. You are walking like someone who knows they're chosen. July 31st marks the beginning of your visible rise. This is when your private victories begin to manifest in undeniable ways. The work you've done in silence, the prayers you whispered when no one was watching, the nights you held yourself together when everything was falling apart, those are not forgotten. Heaven takes notes. Destiny rewards perseverance. You didn't quit when you had every reason to. You kept going. And that is why this day is legendary. This day carries instructions. It's not just about feeling good. It's about responding to what is being revealed. Chosen one, there are divine nudges guiding you. You'll find yourself suddenly drawn to the right conversation, the right place, the right decision. Follow it. Don't hesitate. Don't second-guess yourself. On legendary days like this, hesitation can delay miracles. Be bold. Be obedient. Take the call. Send the message. Post the idea. Say yes when your spirit leaps. Say no when peace is absent. Your discernment is sharper than ever. Use it. July 31st is not the finish line. It's the opening gate. You are being called into a season where your name brings solutions. Your presence changes atmospheres. Your ideas shift industries. You're not walking in for recognition. You're walking in as revelation. People will feel it. They won't know what shifted in you, but they'll respond to the authority you now carry. It's spiritual. It's undeniable. It's legendary. Let me remind you, not everyone will clap. Not everyone will understand. And that's okay. Don't let the silence of others cause you to doubt the sound of destiny within. Your confirmation comes from the one who authored this moment, not from those who missed the memo. The world might have slept on you, but heaven didn't. You were always on the list. You were always in the plan. This day has been waiting for your readiness, and now that you've passed the test, the release has been authorized. Expect divine alignment. Things that used to feel like struggle will now feel like ease. Where you once had to chase, you will now be chosen. Where you once doubted your timing, you will now see how perfect it truly was. Everything will begin to flow with grace. New conversations, new contracts, new collaborations, new clarity. All of it is arriving, not because you forced it, but because you are finally vibrating at the frequency of fulfillment. Chosen one, this isn't about sudden luck. This is the manifestation of everything you already carried, but had no room to release. You had the vision. You had the heart. You had the capacity. What you lacked was the season. But now, the season has come to match your substance. That's why this day is different. That's why July 31st will feel unlike anything before. You are no longer walking in potential. You are walking in performance. Listen closely. This is not the time to play small. You don't need to shrink to make others comfortable. You don't need to dim your light for those who refuse to evolve. This is your stage now. This is your window. Don't let people who settled talk you out of soaring. You are rising because you were faithful, not because you were lucky. You are elevating because you were consistent, not because it was easy. Your spotlight is a divine assignment. Stand in it with confidence. Some of you will receive a message today that shifts everything. An email, a call, a message out of nowhere. And when it arrives, you'll know. This is part of what was waiting to be released on this legendary day. It won't just excite you. It will humble you. You'll feel tears rise without warning. You'll feel the weight of years of waiting finally lifting. Because when a divine appointment comes to pass, your soul responds first, long before your mind can even catch up. Expect a change in the tone of your life. Expect a softness where there was once struggle. Expect honor in the places that once humiliated you. Expect restoration where you thought it was too late. The narrative is changing. The script is being rewritten. The credits are rolling on the old version of your life. And the new movie? It starts today, July 31st, the day that became legendary. People around you may not fully grasp what's happening. They'll see you glowing but won't know why. They'll see doors opening but won't know who unlocked them. Let them wonder. You are not responsible for explaining grace. You are only responsible for walking in it. Let your life be the evidence. Let your calm be the confirmation. You don't need to prove anything. The fruit will speak for itself. You'll start to notice things moving faster. What used to take months will now happen in days. Divine speed has been activated. Why? Because the wait made you wise. You're no longer impulsive. You're no longer distracted. You're focused. You're tuned in. And because of that, God can now trust you with more. This is a trust reward. You were trusted with pain. Now you'll be trusted with power. Hold steady. Stay present. Take it all in. Don't rush through this moment. Journal about it. Speak gratitude over it. Take a walk and feel the shift in the wind. July 31st is not a blur. It is a spiritual photograph. One you'll return to again and again and say, that's when everything changed. This is your day. This is your turn. This is your chapter. It's not the climax, but it is the beginning of your visible becoming. Legendary days don't come with fireworks. They come with frequency. And on July 31st, that frequency has found you. It's a divine signal, the universe confirming that you're no longer waiting. You're receiving. Something sacred is syncing with your soul right now. And though the outer world may seem unchanged at first glance, everything underneath the surface has shifted. Your future is standing at the edge, whispering, I'm ready when you are. You may have thought you missed your window, or that too much time passed. But chosen one, you were never late. You were in preparation. And now, suddenly, you're in position. You are aligned with something massive. You may not fully see it yet, but you will feel it. This is the vibration of promise. This is the frequency of fulfillment. Today, your entire being is resonating with what is meant for you. And when your energy matches your destiny, reality has no choice but to respond. Take a deep breath. You're not the same person you were even a week ago. There is more clarity in your eyes, more calm in your soul, more purpose in your steps. That's not an accident. That's the confirmation that the shift already began. The rest of the world is catching up to the inner transformation you've already embraced. What they called a glow-up is actually a spirit-led ascension. You are carrying something eternal inside you, and today, July 31st, it is being revealed. There's a calm that comes when you know you've entered your moment. The chaos doesn't disturb you like it used to. The noise doesn't distract you anymore. You don't need validation to feel valuable. Why? Because you are deeply aware of who you are, and even more aware of where you're headed. You no longer seek opportunities. You are the opportunity. You no longer chase doors. You are the key. And that shift in identity is what makes this day so legendary. Let's talk about timing. There are moments when the window is open, and there are moments when the window disappears altogether. But you, chosen one, have stepped into the rarest space of all. The moment where the window not only opens, it invites you in. Everything is saying yes to you. Even the things that once rejected you. Even the people who couldn't see your light before. Even the environments that made you feel like an outsider. That yes you've been waiting for. It's already on its way. And it's bigger than you imagined. Don't be surprised if this day feels surreal. You'll see signs everywhere. Numbers, names, dates, opportunities, unexpected messages. All of them are breadcrumbs leading you into destiny. Some of you will hear from people you never expected. Others will receive answers that seemed permanently lost. Some of you will feel led to make a move, to launch the thing, to leave the old, to speak your truth, to say yes to something you've been hesitating on. And all of it will feel right. That's how you know July 31st is not ordinary. It's orchestrated. You were born to walk through this portal. This isn't random. This isn't wishful thinking. This is fulfillment. This is divine alignment. The vision that's been burning inside you, the one you couldn't let go of no matter how impossible it looked, that vision has a timestamp, and it's now. This is your acceleration moment, the moment you finally begin living in the flow that was always meant for you. But be aware, new seasons demand a new mindset. You cannot bring fear into this new chapter. You cannot carry the scarcity thinking of your past into this overflow. You cannot second-guess yourself into missing what's been assigned to you. You must rise. You must trust. You must walk like you belong here.